right. Today we are at the studio. There's a Corolla looking good. There's Snoopsy. Hello. Big sniff, you reckon? So yeah, at the studio, finishing up my piece for the Shinzo exhibition, and also going to do some Corolla mods. Oh, I'm pretty happy with it at the moment. Ruby, are you happy with your car? You look pretty happy. But still got the, yep, good one Ruby. Silly doofus. Still got the auto surround in there. So that needs some work. Come on, here she comes. That needs some work before we can put that on. So I'm gonna try fix it up. There goes the dog. Ka-chow. So here is the original center from the fluffy duck, fuzzy duck, whatever. I've been calling it the wrong thing, so whatever. There's that. And that actually came up really well, which is awesome. Like, that looks really good. One thing that's pretty cool that we found actually says Corolla stamped in there. If you can see that without the glare, but that's cool. So that comes out, it's just spring mounted with these little clips here, and you can clean it properly, they just pop out. So that's cool, but as you can see, this is a bit fucked up, bit weather damaged, probably spent years in the sun, but came up surprisingly clean. Then we've got this. So the rest of the center for the manual or the better version with the door and everything. What I'm going to be calling my coffee holder, because coffee cup's going to fit perfectly in there, which is exciting. But my friend came and wrapped that up in some pleather, fake leathery shit, whatever it is, but nice black to match the center. And at first I was kind of like, oh yeah, it looks good, but on the brown, I don't know if it's a vast improvement, but seeing it with this, when it's all together, it's gonna look sick. I think it's gonna look really good in the car. Like, it looks very different here, but that's the factory, so it looks like that anyway. And now they just complement each other, so it's gonna look cool. Do a little slow-mo. Oh yeah. But these are broken. So I've got these in here are no good. That one's broken, which I don't think I'll fix, but that, this one's all right underneath, apart from the back bit. This one has that, which is cracked and broken. That one's good. Oh, you can see some rubbies from the seatbelt, but all the front is not very good. So let's have a look underneath. Yeah, it's fairly cracked. It's cracked down there. It's cracked from the front on both sides. Yeah, it's got a crack in it as well. It's cracked there, but oh yeah, big crack near that hole. But you know, this stuff I'd call free. With the price of the fluffy duck and all the parts I've gotten off it, I don't even really consider this to have really cost me anything, to be honest, so that's cool. And then my plan, I bought some washers. These are what, quarter and M6. So I measured these out. I wanted about a 20 mil roughly. I think it was 19 mil minimum. These are slightly smaller, and then about a 7 mil hole, and they might be a 7 or 8 mil hole to fit an M6. But I'm going to glue them with some plastic welder, and this actually is cream, so it's meant to be that color, which is very similar to the car, which is lucky. So that will hopefully blend in decently with this, which will be cool. Like, it'll just hold it in there, then the black screws in there, so you won't see much of it, but worst case I can chuck some paint or something on there. Should be cool. It'd be nice to finally get this in. Just something I don't know, I've been putting it off, just couldn't have been bothered. I had a lot of other stuff going on, like even this weekend's the expo, so yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna get on this and then I'll update you in a bit. It's not pretty, but I think it came out pretty well. Just got the washers on there. A little bit of strengthening. I might kind of see how it goes and maybe I'll do another layer down the track, but I probably won't be bothered and won't do it. But I've got to pull it out anyway to finish off the handbrakes around. But yeah, got one in there. So they look like this from the outside. It's a little washer, but even like that one's just been done. Oh yeah, feels strong as shit. So yeah, happy with that. They look pretty cool. And then got the other ones. Even managed to do a floating one there. Yes, hello. What are you doing? Yeah, managed to do a floating one on there, which I don't know. Let's see how strong it is, huh? Yep, so one there, one on the other side. They're a bit messy, but I've got a Dremel now so I can clean them up if I want to, but probably won't be bothered as long as the screw fits, like sits in there nicely. So yeah, they look pretty cool. Should be strong enough. Yeah, let's have a look at this. Give it a little wobble. Yeah, if I can pick that up like that, I'm sure that will suffice just to pull down a little tension on there. So that's cool. Can clean that up a little bit. Do that later when we've got two hands. But yeah, that's looking cool. You've got to be kind of careful with this thing. It seems to plunge out one side a bit more than the other, which is a bit annoying, but the washers are pretty good. I did want one with a slightly smaller center, the inner diameter, but we're gonna do. They were a bit too small. All right, I'm just quickly trying to chuck this in. I was a bit confused about how you got a glove box, center console, whatever you call it, with auto, but the front is basically the same shape. It's just the rear that's different, so that makes sense. Just having to do some little trimming. Nothing too bad. I don't know what this drill bit is, but it did what I wanted, so whatever. Roll with it. But yeah, I had to trim some out of here so that it can slide forward. So I've got the front end. Does need a little bit of adjustment maybe at the front, but better already. And then let's see if this lines up now. So yeah, the other bit is basically the same. Mine was already broken there. Slightly different color, maybe faded, probably. You can see there how they look. Could always graft these on if I needed, but that'll do, donkey. So yeah, you can see they're the same basically. If anything, the exact same, except you could cut it out on this line. That's probably, honestly, what that line is for. Looks pretty much similar. It might be a bit longer, but whatever. That's your problem if you want to swap it, okay? I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. We're in gear, that makes it a bit more difficult. There we go, so that goes there, and then that slides over the top. Oh, that's better already. Yeah, it was hitting here, creating a gap, just pushing it back. But I'll keep fiddling with that, and I'll show you in a minute. All right, just finished putting the center console in. It's looking much nicer. Had some problems here with this gap where the stuff I'd done, the glue, whatever it's called, was hitting each other, where I put in two washers on top of each other basically, and they wouldn't allow to sit up properly. It's in. I think that's good enough for now. I'll probably take it out eventually and touch up some more bits anyway, once I've got some better tools as well. But I've got to put in this anyway, so that'll be getting done at some point and that, but I can go home now, which is cool. So yeah, that's done. Much nicer. I guess it's official. It's a manual now. Proper manual. Until I take it apart in a couple months and swap everything, but whatever. Don't worry about that. No, it looks good. Happy with how that's come out. See you later. Nice. Another day, another roller project. I'm pretty sure the last thing I filmed was the interior center console, which has come out pretty good. Very happy with that. Coffee in there, very cool. From the man, Joe's Java. But yeah, makes it a lot nicer. Itchy ear. But yeah, that's looking really good. Can finally put a coffee in there. I did work out with the auto one, or the POV spec with no little box, no glove box, center console, whatever you want to call it. You can fit a coffee perfectly next to the handbrake in one of those, either side, depending on how wide it is. There's a little tip for you, or a drink probably, whatever you want. Fucking trucks driving up and down here like fucking idiots all day. Yeah, so that's cool. Digging on that. It's looking very cool. I'll get this out, I'll show you what that looks like. Give me a drink. Thanks, Joe. That's nice. Yeah, so that's all wrapped up black. I've still got to do the center bit around there, which needs to get finished off, so we'll do that another day. Hey! What are you doing? I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that. You're so silly. You're so silly. You're so silly. Alright, so what was I talking about? Yeah, I got a lot of shit to do today. I got to clean up. Fucking hell. Bruh. Oh, anyway,